What's going on, vibers? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn. And guess what, y'all? We back with another one. Today's track is called How I Feel. You know what I mean? By your boys, A Tribe Called Red. You know what I mean? Let's jump right into it, man. Let's go.
Well, I could never. Well, I could never imagine the pain in the mother's heart when life takes a turn for the worse and creators are become.
Hold up.
Imagine the pain in the mother's heart when life takes a turn for the worse and creators art becomes another canvas that will never be completed. I'm a few degrees away.
Alright, yo, let's dive into this right quick. I could never imagine the pain that the mother saw when when life takes a turn for the worse and create us all. You know what I mean? That shit right there. That shit right there, basically says a lot about where the energy of the track is coming from. You know what I mean? How I feel is all about like shit that affects motherfuckers, and the way that he says like I can't even imagine the pain that mother saw when life takes a turn for the worse and it creates all. You know what I mean? Yo, that yo, but I like how it's beginning and whatnot. It's setting up good, like freaking playing for the story. You know what I mean? So let's dive in a little bit further.
Becomes another canvas that will never be completed. I'm a few degrees away and 1,000 times defeated. My energy's depleted, but I wanna stand and fight, swinging with the spirits that have traveled back into the light. I feel the tears and depression, fears and aggression woven in society.
I feel a fear and depression, the fear and aggression. You know what I mean? So he's like, yo, I feel the fear, and that fear causes me to feel depression. But I feel the fear and aggravation. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? He's fucked up and he's feeling depressed from the shit. But in the same token, he's fucked up. He's agitated. So he wants to do something with that energy. You know what I mean?
Back into the light, I feel the tears and depression, fears and aggression woven in society from years of oppression. The violence is normalized, silence is horrifying.
Violence is normalized. Violence is normalized. The silence is horrifying. You know what I mean? Because like, and he's not talking about. I'm not really freaking. I'm not really. I don't think he's talking about the violence coming from within him. You know what I mean? He's talking about the violence towards his peoples and whatnot. And because he uses like woven into society from years of oppression. The violence is normalized and shit. You know what I mean? Normalized, not I said normalized. Normalized, and the freaking silence is horrified. You know what I mean? So he's just like, yo, the like the people are talking, but nobody can hear them. You know what I mean? That's why he's saying like the silence is horrifying and whatnot, because motherfuckers could be screaming out at the top of their lungs and nobody's being heard. You know?
Years of oppression, the violence is normalized, silence is
My bad.
Truth is denied, and the fact is that more are dying. You don't have to tell me how you feel, cause I can hear it in their cries.
You don't gotta tell me how you feel, cause I could feel it in your cries. You know what I mean? Like he's talking about the fucked up shit that's going on and shit, yo. I gotta go back once, cause
that the fact is that more are dying. You don't have to tell me how you feel, cause I can hear it in their cries.
Yo, I don't know what the chorus is saying, so if anybody could hook me up with the definition of the chorus and whatnot, that has that understand this language and whatnot, because it sounds dope as fuck. You know what I mean? I like the boom bop and all that type of shit, but I want to know what the fuck the chorus is saying, because I don't know. Like in the lyrics, it doesn't have like a translation for the chorus and whatnot, and I would really love to know what's being said.
It's hard to listen, but listen, cause it's much harder living it than listening to the hardships. So the heart's conditioned to condition the air. When the air, their conditions keep cool, but the more tears, sometimes it clear the vision. Now what I see, been a long time coming to drop, running, rocking, reaching new peaks, so them youngins can finally summit, climbing.
He said the tribe is running, rocking, reaching new peaks, so when so them youngins can finally submit. You know what I mean? And I take it as like, yo, we making moves like right now, so the youth could know what the fuck's going on, so they could start pushing forward in their own freaking way and whatnot. But like, it has to start from somewhere. You know what I mean? And we see the issue, and we taking heed to it, so the youth know what the fuck's going on, so they could push forward as fat. And move the dial a little bit further to where shit make sense. You know what I mean? I like that.
Running, rocking, reaching new peaks, so them youngins can finally summit, climbing high above and then flying from it up to the skies, and understanding the corruption and deconstructing the lies. I've seen this country decline, try to keep discussions confined, hide the underside, over extract and try to undermine. Damn, but I still believe in the truth, whether it's an MC in the booth or a PhD in the suit. Yo,
I like that. Whether it's a MC in a booth or a PhD in the suit, meaning like, yo, whether it's a freaking nigga that's my bad, whether it's a freaking artist freaking rhyming about the injustice, or the lawyer in a fucking suit freaking pleading the fucking case. You know what I mean? I feel that shit, yo. That's boss.
Believe in the truth, whether it's an MC in the booth or a PhD in the suit. Yo, when we yell and protest, tell them the feeling is peaceful. We profess, we testify to the will of the people. Tell them what they must know. Turn it up loud when we bust flows, not in hushed tones. Speaking up, let the trust grow. Now you don't gotta tell me how you feel, cause I can see it in your eyes.
He said, I like that, man. You ain't gotta tell me how you feel, cause I could see it in your eyes. That's buzz, man. Energy.
You don't gotta tell me how you feel, cause I can see it in your eyes. You don't gotta tell me the pain is real, cause I can hear it in your cry.
I like that shit. You ain't gotta tell me that the pain is real, cause I can see it in your eyes. It's buzz, man.
It's the type of heartbreak that takes more than tears and time to stitch up any wounds and heal the scars that leave behind. A separation from the fam, segregation on the land. It was all part of the
separation from the fam, segregation from the land. Yo, this is yo the L, man. Separate. That's L. Yo, let's go, man. Let's go back, man.
Leave behind a separation from the fam, segregation on the land. It was all part of the plan, and the blood is on your hands. It's all divide and conquer, colonize and slaughter.
And I keep on telling motherfuckers, yo, the easiest way to get to motherfuckers is divide and conquer. Yo, if you know how much everybody on the fucking face of the earth have in common with each other and shit. You know what I mean? We have so much in common than we have that's different. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about every different types of race, creed, color, whatever. We have so much in common, and we have like this much in common, and we have like this much like that we feel differently about. But like this much that we have different get amped up like 1,000 times. So so we could divide and conquer type shit. You know what I mean? And so they use that against us to divide and conquer. And a lot of motherfuckers don't see that shit. Like, but it's clear as day. You know what I mean? Cause like I could vibe with like I vibe with everybody, different colors, creeds, and whatever, all the fucking time. In online, in real life. You know what I mean? And I always see like, yo, the differences is always like so minor that I could brush it aside. You know what I mean? But like on a common core of things and shit, we all human. We all vibe the same way. We all feel the same way about certain shit. You know what I mean? And that's what hits you on a day-to-day level. And people don't see that shit. That's why I think we should focus on. You know what I mean? In general. But let's go.
Is on your hands, it's all divide and conquer, colonize and slaughter, stabbing at the heart through the backs of our grandfathers. Now we see our daughters.
And when I've been taught, you know what I mean? Like I've learned this from doing a lot of native videos and whatnot. Like when he says colonized and slaughtered, stabbing at the heart through the backs of our grandfathers. Cause like what happened in the native shit, they fucked up the men. You know what I mean? They took the manhood away from the native men and whatnot, and a lot of times the female had to step up and whatnot and take the role of that. You know what I mean? And I don't want to freaking go deep because I don't want to fucking say something wrong. You know what I mean? But like when you fuck up the structure of a family and shit, you know what I mean? It does that shit affects generations down. You know what I mean? And I think that's what motherfuckers was expressing in when he said like, yo, in the backs of the grandfathers, because the grandfathers, the men had to take an L for generations and whatnot. You know what I mean? And they dealt with shame and all these type of depression and all that type of shit because the white man don't. I ain't want to say, but motherfuckers really fuck shit over for them. You know what I mean?
Slaughter, stabbing at the heart through the backs of our grandfathers. Now we see our daughters that are disappearing quickly. Say it's through the cracks while ignoring all the history. Government's been scooping babies way before the 60s. When you
what? Government been scooping babies way before the 60s. What?
While ignoring all the history. Government's been scooping babies way before the 60s. When you legalize abduction, you legalize the misery.
Wow.
So now you see the mystery is really not too complicated. Justice is unequally distributed. My observation, money to be made while the kids are steady oscillating. Splitting up a family is now become an occupation.
Splitting up a family now become an occupation. And that's what I was trying to say. Like, yo, at the end of the day, yo, you stripping families apart and this shit, and there is no structure. You know what I mean? There is no family structure. There is no like freaking generational lines and whatnot. The freaking language is being manipulated and changed throughout, where the core is no more. You know what I mean? So you're reinventing yourself, and every time you reinvent yourself, you lose shit from the past. You know what I mean?
While the kids are steady oscillating, splitting up a family, it's now become an occupation. And it's been part of the occupation since residential schools and forced starvation. It's a nation with racism here since the start of it. Hard to let go cause it's carved in the heart of it. Relation to the land and our eyes, we're a part of it. Roots where I stand, I could never depart from it.
I like that, man. Roots where I stand, I could never depart from it. You know what I mean? I like that. I like that line. That's a dope ass bar.
And our rise, we're a part of it. Roots where I stand, I could never depart from it. And you don't have to tell me how you feel, cause I can see it in your eyes. And they don't have to prove to me that the pain is real, cause I can hear it in their cries.
Let's go. Bars, man, bars. Like, yo, this is real. This is some real ass shit right here. You know what I mean? Definitely like the energy. Definitely like the sentiment. You know what I mean? Of how I feel. You know what I mean? You don't have to tell me how you feel, cause I could see it in your eyes. You ain't gotta tell me how you fit, cause I could hear it in your cry. I could hear it in your cries. You know what I mean? That's some deep shit, man. Definitely from beginning to end and whatnot, it's a stronger struggle. You know what I mean? It's a strong of knowledge. It's a strong of building. You know what I mean? It's a strong where you define who you are and not give up on the past. Because if you forget the past and whatnot, you're only gonna repeat what the fuck happened. And we're not trying to repeat what the fuck happened. They not trying to repeat what the fuck happened. You know what I mean? So they got to make a change now. And so that shit don't happen. You know what I mean? Definitely a dope ass track. You know what I mean? Love the energy. You know what I mean? I hope you guys enjoyed the track as much as I enjoyed reacting to it. If you guys want more tracks from your boys, A Tribe Called Red, you know what not? Put it down there in the comment section and whatnot, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. You know what I mean? You see this right here is my motherfucking thumb, or any other fucking track. You know what I mean? Just put it down there. I get to it as soon as possible. You see this right here? My motherfucking thumb and whatnot. I need y'all to take y'all thumbs and throw it all the way up to the motherfucking sky. Show me some love and support in that way. Another way you guys can show me some love and support is by subscribing to the channel right down there all day long. And that's about it. I'm going to take you guys next time on the next video. Peace out. One love and I'm out. You already know, fab. Let's go. You know?